Okay, so picture this, you're strolling through EpCOT, right? The sights, the smells, the food. And then you see it. Someone is fishing in the World Showcase Waterways. Like actual legit fishing. My jaw dropped when I saw this clip. It's such a wild thing to see happening in a place where you're usually just thinking about your next chow, or trying to find a good spot for the fireworks. What makes this really interesting is the sheer audacity of it. You're in the middle of one of the most meticulously controlled environments on the planet, and someone decides, you know what? I'm gonna cast a line. It's a little bit rebellious, a little bit genius, and a whole lot of wait, can you do that? Personally, I think this guest was channeling some serious living with the land vibes, but in a way that definitely wasn't part of the attraction. The video shows them reeling in a fish, quickly unhooking it, and then releasing it back. It's catch and release, so at least they're not trying to stock their EpCOT aquarium. But still, the rules are usually pretty clear about what you can and can't do in the parks, and I'm pretty sure DIY fishing isn't on the approved activity list. It makes you wonder about the thought process, doesn't it? Are they just testing the boundaries? Or do they genuinely think this is a normal park activity? What many people don't realize is that while this specific act is likely against the rules, Disney does actually offer fishing excursions. You can go on guided largemouth bass fishing trips at several resorts, and even fish in EpCOT in Hollywood studios before the parks officially open. So there are legitimate ways to get your fishing fix on Disney property, which makes this clandestine EpCOT fishing mission even more peculiar. It's like someone trying to sneak their own snacks into a Michelin star restaurant when they could just order from the menu. From my perspective, this whole situation highlights the fascinating tension between the immersive fantasy of a place like EpCOT and the real world that intrudes upon it. This guest, whether intentionally or not, brought a piece of the outside into the curated experience. It's a reminder that even in these meticulously designed worlds, human nature, with all its spontaneity and rule-bending tendencies, finds a way. What this really suggests is that people are always looking for unique experiences, even if it means bending a few park rules. It's a detail I find fascinating because it's so unexpected. You expect to see people taking photos, buying souvenirs, maybe even getting a little lost, but not actively fishing in the lagoon. If you take a step back and think about it, it's a small act of defiance that's actually quite charming in its own weird way. It makes you ask a deeper question. What other hidden, spontaneous moments might be happening just out of frame in places like this? What are your thoughts? Would you be amused or annoyed if you saw this happening? Let me know in the comments below.